Hi, I'm Gary Thomas, CTO of Logicalis Australia, and I'm here to introduce you to the Logicalis Virtual Private Data Center and some of its key capabilities. Firstly, I'll give you an overview of the Virtual Private Data Center itself, and then I'll touch onto other key aspects such as the networking, virtual machine creation, data protection, and also disaster recovery. The dashboard shows us some key components: compute, how many virtual machines, storage, how many gigabytes of storage we're using and the different tiers of storage, some other key aspects of the virtual machines such as do we have replication enabled, are any of those virtual machines failed over, and whether they're running in the primary or the backup data center. Now from this dashboard I can go to other key pages within nVisage. First one I want to show you is from the Internet Utilization page. I can take you to the Network Topology page. Now this gives you a very good overview of the concept of a virtual private data center. Very quickly you can see that we have a primary and a backup data center. Key components of the data centers are the ability to bring in your wide area network if you have that. You also have a firewall, an enterprise grade firewall. You have different security zones, often called DMZs, and internal routing capability. Another key aspect of the virtual private data center is the ability to span networks across your primary and backup data centers, and that's the concept of virtual networking. Moving on from the network page, from this page you get a very quick summary of all the virtual machines running in either data center. You get a state of how these virtual machines are running, whether they're switched on, switched off. I have a thumbnail of the virtual machine. I can shut it down, power it off. A quick view of the processing load on the virtual machine and whether this virtual machine is replicating to the backup data center successfully. From here I can click on the thumbnail and launch into a virtual console. This gives me actual access to the console of the virtual machine itself. I can perform administrative tasks on the virtual machines, install software, basically anything that you need to do on a virtual machine and treat it as your own. Okay, you've seen the architecture, so let's go in and start to configure some of these features.